The number of migrants at the U.S. Mexico border continues to surge, with activity nearly doubling in some Arizona sectors over the last month.
Border Patrol is operating at full capacity, and Arizona border towns are demanding federal help.
Team 12's Adriana Loya recently traveled to the border region on special assignment to see how they're handling this developing situation.
It is the last challenge in the migrant journey north, the U.S. Mexico border. And the number of people making that trip north on the rise.
Areas like this.
Vincent Deleski is Special Operations Supervisor for the Yuma Border Patrol sector.
We've gone from months where we were seeing 20 a day to now we're seeing upwards to 450 a day.
The Yuma sector covers 126 miles of the Arizona border. Deleski says unauthorized border crossing activity in this area is happening mainly as the sun sets.
We're seeing groups of 10, 20, 30, all the way up to 100 coming through at a time.
According to recently released data by Customs and Border Protection, the numbers jumped from January to February in the Yuma sector. The number of adults traveling alone saw a 256% increase. Migrant families went from about 560 to more than 1,700, and about 370 unaccompanied minors were apprehended crossing the border, compared to about 210 at the start of the year. Yuma Border Patrol says the influx of unauthorized border crossings is happening in areas like this, the 5-mile stretch of Normandy fence meant to deter vehicles, but it's not stopping pedestrians.
We're doing it, but we're getting stretched thin.
CBP said last week the number of encounters at the border has been rising since April 2020 due to ongoing violence, natural disasters, food insecurity, and poverty in the Northern Triangle countries of Central America. But Martin Salgado, who operates a migrant refugee shelter in San Luis, Rio Colorado, Sonora, where they serve meals and a bed to sleep in to recently deported people, says President Biden's election victory and his promise to reform immigration policy has fueled the surge. Salgado says many of the migrants he's helped were also misled by coyotes, some who they say were told Biden's 100-day pause on deportations meant they would automatically get asylum, motivating many to make the long journey. When migrants are apprehended by Border Patrol, many are deported back to Mexico. Because of current policies, Cubans, Brazilians, Venezuelans, and accompanied minors are allowed to stay seeking asylum.
We've had over 1,000 people come through the Border Patrol and being released into Yuma over this last month.
A situation Yuma Mayor Douglas Nichols says put his community in a difficult spot. The city currently doesn't have a shelter system set up for migrants nor the capability to build one. And because of the pandemic, transportation options have been reduced.
It's a big concern. We don't want to continue in the way we are because it's unsustainable.
The Biden administration ordered FEMA to help migrant children in overcrowded shelters in Texas. Border leaders in Arizona hope they also get a helping hand. Mayor Nichols says federal officials will visit Yuma the following days.
It's truly a federal issue. It needs a federal solution, not a Yuma solution.
He says without more resources, leaders can't protect their own communities as well as migrants. With national unauthorized border crossings on the rise, the help needed soon. In Yuma, Adriana Loya, 12 News.
Adriana,